folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. You could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskers. We come out of the playoff game, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wood. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Chanticleers line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Chanticleers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Chanticleers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Here's the point after attempt.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the right here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. Man-to-man coverage, nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Cut quickly. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and we've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. 1st down here for this offense. So it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but it's a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. We'll try the jet sweep here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
The Huskers are in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0-2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Wyola. And it's caught! Touchdown, Nebraska! Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shit.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They do a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Football comes out. And the ball bounces out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. It's off the incompletion. It sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The tight end has got it. And ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Chanticleers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense walks the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Chanticleers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
It makes sense going for it here. Even in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker, and if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And completion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And the Chanticleers will try to keep this drive moving.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a 1st down.
The Chanticleers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. That kind of execution on a long drive, and that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run and the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the returner from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So one play moves the ball to the 41 as a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down. It's a nice game. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. Looks at him, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Return begins inside the 10. Turner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Receiver makes the grab.
this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Chanticleers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal on the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Raiola. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handed off for a draw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fence on that one.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. Returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out-route and catch made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The Chanticleers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
7th play of the drive coming up. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. solid return after the interception.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Huskers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in the playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught on the outside. It's Wood. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here to me is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
Grab down the middle. It's Wood. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-man. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, 8 inches away. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They call the draw play here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
And the tailback's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The gain sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Fights through the tackle. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, headed the other way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. A fumble return for 6. As any defender's dream comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
No problem being team like that. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Coastal Carolina, 28.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. So now at the 13-yard line is second and long. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will have to punt this one away. So they kick it away, helping his team to field position. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, pick on the very, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. That's a crucial score for him. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. And I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the...
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. And the Chanticleers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
The Chanticleers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they stop. Excellent run.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards to keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown.
Touchdown, Coastal. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
ET up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And the kickoff will be returned. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he lost the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina on the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. And that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Here's going to make one play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed.